everyone, this is Sega here, and welcome to the new Let's Play of Okami HD for the PlayStation 4. So, I was debating on whether to do this or go back to Undertale, and I was like, the reason why I was so excited for Okami in the first place to come out on the PlayStation 4, well, it's not just because, I still wanted the game because I have like pretty much every... Go back to there. I have pretty much all the different types of things. Like, I got Okami on the Wii, the PS2, PS3, and everything like that. So, alright, before it goes away, we're gonna go ahead and get started. But it's like, you know what? I really wanted to... I tried streaming this, and... Story. Hideki Kamiya. Okay, so really quick. So I tried streaming Okami because I bought the PC version as well. And it works, but it wasn't as clear as I wanted because of my internet being not that great, and my gaming laptop can only do so much. So I was like, you know what, why not make a let's play of it? So that's what I'm gonna do. I absolutely love Okami. Okami is one of my absolute favorites. I can't believe when I first picked it up, I played all the way till this one certain part that for some reason, I couldn't beat because the Wiimote was being such a pain. So I ended up shelving it for a bit, but when I picked it back up and actually got past that part and continued on, oh, this game is like a gem. I wish I discovered it when it first came out on the PS2. I mean, I wish I had that experience. Oh, this game is so beautiful. But enough about me raving about that. And also, just to let you guys know, the first part of this will be very story driven, so there will be a lot of talking and reading, so just wanted to forewarn you guys. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Look at all them heads. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One village took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. I have trouble speaking anyway, and apparently reading is also hard for me too. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, as a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical barrier or power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed the mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. So Shiranui died. Is pretty much what happened. That poor wolf. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki Village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Ooh. What do... Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? Nah, no, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. It is not a fairy tale. Way to go, dude. You just released the demon. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Come on, dude. And he ran. Smart choice, but you know, maybe don't pull swords out of the ground that are housing a demon. You know, just a thought. And everything's just... Well then. Holy crap, everything's turning to darkness. Just what he wanted. Oh. Ah, didn't make it. I'll explain that in a second. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. And... boom! Wood Sprite Sakia. Oh, troubled son. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light onto this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Hey! Woohoo! Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. And apparently it's time to sleep. Again. Amaterasu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your power to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh ho ho! Oh hee hee hee! Ah ha 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 ha! Phew! What on earth? You again? It's a little bug. Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. And Amaterasu back there is just growling like, excuse me, what is this little thing? I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Ishun. Wandering artist Ishun. I apologize if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. That is wonderfully drawn. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it! You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Amaterasu, no! No, he's not food! Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Ishun. Don't make me use my prized sword Dekomaru against you. That is some growls. I think that is Orochi. Oh, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit? That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Yeah, taking a nap in somebody's kimono. Alright, so first of all, that little symbol down there that pretty much Amaterasu is right next to, that means that I can't adjust the camera like back and forth. It's pretty much like a 2D kind of thing at the moment. So only spot that we gotta go to is in there, and that was the entire intro. And it's been what, 19-20 minutes? Maybe? Whoops. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your point of view. Oh, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Yeah. So basically, yep, right stick turns the camera. You know, left stick's obviously to move. So a couple things. So that little mini game that I was tapping X on to bring up all those little paws. If you can get 50 of those in one setting before it goes to the next screen, you earn what's called a demon fang. And there's another little mini game that you have to time the paw prints just right, and instead of Ishun being shown at the end, you get a demon fang as well. It used to be in the PlayStation 2 era where the load times would be so long. Hold on, that's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Sorry about that. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I'm so sorry about all my yawning. It's like 6:30 right now, and I'm just so tired. I worked a near full shift today at work, and came home, did dishes, and yeah, I was so tired. But with the mini games, back in the PlayStation 2 era, the load times would be so long, so it's like something you can do while you're waiting and earn something at the same time. But since the load times are like just like that, it's not necessary to really do anything. But it's still fun to do. Alright, so why is it saying 20? Oh, did I try this before? Anyway, I'm gonna save over that. I don't remember what that one was. Oh, you know what? Okay, so it's actually 21 minutes. You know what that was? I was actually trying to stream through the Elgato, but it was just so freaking laggy that I ended up buying the game on PC to stream. It's not so bad, but yeah, there's the origin mirror. And we are going to continue on. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press square to bust them with your head. Okay, there we go. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. And we're gonna keep busting more. Get some of these goodies inside. Which right now I think is just money. But hey, any yen we get will be amazing. Alright. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that height ought to be a piece of cake. Press X to jump, then press X again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. We got jump and jump. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Of course you don't. You obtained Holy Bone S. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. So basically a healing item, which is always nice. And like I said, right now, any type of money I can get right now is amazing. But yeah, so these episodes are probably going to be longer than normal. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? It's possible. Alright, so we got a sparkling river. Well, something. Oh, okay. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Yeah, maybe. Alright. River of the Heavens. We already see that. The River of the Heavens, they mean the... Oh, we already read this. Okay, already read that. Alright, so it's time to go up here. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey look, are those stars forming a pattern or is it just me? It looks like a dragon. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. You failed. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R1 to hold the brush, then square to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Mumble. So R1, and then we're gonna draw in a missing star. Yay, we did it! Congrats to us. Alright. It's a dragon! Named Yomigami. Ah, why is it if it isn't Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. And there we go! Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Well, apparently me. Also, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's just because it's so late with recording or what, but I'm just so out of breath right now. River of the Heavens. Oh, I see Yomigami up there now. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing the starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Maybe I could. So. Alright, so that. We're gonna just sprinkle some around. Aha! Voila! Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the River of the Heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing. If you activate the celestial brush and not do anything, or let's see, let's try something. Oh, I guess he's not going to do anything. Because before he would be like, who the heck is doing this? But I think that's before I do the Stardust River. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Oh my goodness, I'm just so exhausted. But yeah, so basically astral pouch. You try to find as much food as you can, fill it up. And then if you so happen to... I consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills astral pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills astral pouch a little bit. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Plus it's actually very hot today. And when I have to record, I have to actually close the windows. So it's actually also pretty hot in here, which might explain why I feel like I'm out of breath. Plus the intro to this is always super long. And super winded with talk and everything. I would say that that's probably one of the very few downsides. Also, hidden chest over here. You obtain stray bead. Find all the scattered beads and get a special reward. So first of all, there's a scattered bead for you guys if you want to know where it's at. And there is a special reward for completing getting all of them. And for the scattered beads, there are 100 of them in total. Oop, I'm so sorry, my nose is so itchy too. And I'm stuffly. I'm just an all-around mess right now. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Oh, quiet you. Oh, there we go. I knew it! You can handle a brush. Now try again. Draw more carefully. Okay, so first of all, we don't need your sass. That really was your brush work all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... It's a rat! Alright, so let's draw the final star. Look at the mouse. with a humongous sword. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I love Tachigami. Look at it, just as such a little mouse, or a little rat. And with a humongous sword that can kill. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice in half. Wow. Whew. Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow. I didn't think you had it in ya, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you! Amy doesn't think so. Hehe, it's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Alright. And now we can cut these down. And now we are on our way. And apparently I cut down a tree as well. Oops. Trying to destroy the environment apparently. What is going on? What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the square button to use it. Use its power against them. Whew. Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. So yeah, that's definitely one way to get them. What I do is that... So those are the demon fangs that I was talking about. Fang forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. You obtain ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Oh yeah, that's definitely something to explain. Time and damage were really good, so I got all the bonuses. So really quick, the circles that are on the left corner, upper left corner there, those are there we go, barking. Those are Amaterasu's life, basically health, in a circle, pretty much like the sun circle. The ink pots below are what I can use to draw. So that's what those are. And then the demon fang, when you knock out an enemy, and as soon as you kill them, they shake like that. During the shake, you can use a technique to kill them, and you can get a fang that way. So here should be another example. So basically, when they shake like that, you can, like for these guys, the imps, you can use the power slash on them, and you'll be able to, you know, get the demon fang. And then the time and damage up there at the end battle screens. Oh, here's the other one I was talking about. So you gotta time these. Oh, I missed one. So yeah. So for the endings, the results screen, time is how quickly you can beat the battle. And of course, the quicker the battle, the more bonus you get. Damage is if you took any damage or not. The less damage you take, the better. So basically, if you get both cherry blossoms, then you can easily get the max bonus. Like you get a set bonus, and then you get the set amount, and then you get a bonus. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and save here at the mirror. And I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode. Oh hey, Amaterasu was still wet from the river. So, first of all, I apologize. Like, I feel like I'm all sorts of mess right now just because of, you know, how hot it is in here with it being late. I accidentally messed up my microphone position, so I feel like it's more in the, like, I don't know why, I just feel like it's more in the way this time. I don't know. So I apologize with this episode being as weird as it is. But I definitely wanted to try to get it recorded today, so. But oh my gosh. So pretty much, what I was talking about earlier when it came to the intro for this game, that's probably one of the few nitpicky things I have about it, is that the intro is so long. Most people actually get turned off by it because of how long it is, which I can understand that they're setting up the story, but I don't know, I don't want to say it's too much information to take in, but it's just so long that when it's 20 minutes into the game before you actually get to any gameplay, I feel like that's a slight problem. Like, obviously, minus the intro being as long as it is, the entire game is great. It's just, that's probably one of my major nitpicky things about the game, is that with the intro being so long, like you saw, we haven't even made it back to the village and it's already 40 minutes. And besides the fact that that is late for me, and I feel like my voice is about to go, so, whew. Anyway, wow. But we are definitely going to be on a journey. I'm so excited because I absolutely love this game. And to recap, Orochi came back, thanks to the moron who pulled out the sword. Amaterasu was revived by Sakuya. Ishun is now our freaking companion, who's apparently a pervert. And we've learned 2 techniques. We've learned rejuvenation, which was the dragon god Yomigami. That was his power. And then Tachigami, the rat, her power was the power slash. I mean, you gotta do some damage with the big sword that she had. And also, really quick, but the, like, Amaterasu and, like, the brush gods are technically genderless, but I have my, like, I think one's female, like, I think Amaterasu's female, but that's just me. So, if I say, like, she's female, or like what I said with Tachigami, I said that she was female. You know, you might think that, you know, they're males, so. And it's just so ingrained into me with how I thought about them, so I may gender them, so I apologize if that's gonna be bad for you, which I don't mean to, it's just the way I've always seen the game, so. I definitely wanted to say that, but like, I think Amaterasu's female, Yomigami's male, Tachigami's female, but like I said, you guys can think differently, and that's A-okay. So, we all have our opinions, so. Anyway, whew, I am definitely so tired, so. Also, gonna just quickly move. There we go. Especially when I load the save screen music, it kind of gets irritating a bit. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And let me know if you have any questions down below. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.